Have you heard the news about premium car makers NIO's battery swap innovation? Have you heard NIO is being called Chinese Tesla and is taking over all the major automobile companies? Hello and welcome back to another video. Today's video, we will dig into whether or not NIO is better than Tesla. Without further ado, let's dive into the video. Number 5. The swapping batteries. Both Tesla and NIO are known for their remarkable electric ingenuity in their vehicles, lowering emissions, and playing major roles in building the new future for the electric revolution. Both the companies use electric energy to generate power in their cars' engines, but there is something that creates the difference in energizing the cars. If you go with a NIO car rather than Tesla, a big differentiator for NIO is the battery swap technology, which has revolutionized the way of charging electric vehicles. EVs came into the market to make it easier to charge vehicles while avoiding countless stops to charge. Now for NIO, their electric vehicles have changed the way to charge up with replaceable batteries, and battery stations abound to refuel rather than relying on charging stations as Tesla cars are beholden to. In about 5 minutes, you can have the battery replaced with a fully charged one that has an average driving range of up to 260 miles. This is way faster than the charging station experience, as the batteries are replaced in just the blink of an eye by an automated station. This new technology was actually introduced first by Tesla, but was soon abandoned. NIO continued with this strategy to attract more buyers as industry experts identified it as a need. In 2013, Tesla demonstrated its battery swap technology, and the following year built a trial swap station in California. Tesla later dropped the project, saying drivers weren't interested in swapping the batteries because the supercharging stations were fast enough, despite the fact these chargers can take more than an hour to fully power a car. Despite Tesla pulling the plug on battery swaps, its Chinese rival NIO is moving ahead with the technology. Number 4. You don't have to buy the batteries with the car. In NIO cars, batteries are sold separately. As in, it's not just the physical separation of the battery from the car that stands out, but there's a separate purchasing model for the batteries themselves. In other words, the buyer of the NIO doesn't need to buy the vehicle with the battery, and it's the only maker in China to do it like this. No automobile company has ever given options to its customers to choose whether they want the batteries in the car or not. Surely, selling the cars without batteries could eat into the profit margins with the marked down price, but consumers seem to be responding to the a la carte approach. Many investors say NIO's new commercial strategy is revolutionary, as this model allows newer customers to come in at a lower price point before NIO can get them fully hooked. NIO's standard battery costs about $10,000, so that means NIO's cheapest model, which starts around $52,000, has a nearly 20% discount if buyers choose to leave out the battery and can buy the car for a little over $40,000. The company said that 1/3 of its customers are buying cars without batteries. So, as Tesla speeds ahead as the market leader in China, should it be worried about NIO? Number 3. One-size-fits-all standardized batteries. The major issue most electric car drivers face is the battery changing process, as every car has its own uniquely designed battery, which often creates difficulty buying spares. That is, if a vehicle even makes the battery accessible to drivers. But now, NIO has started standardizing the batteries, so it's one size fits all across the board. These standardized batteries have made battery swapping possible, a feat which Tesla failed to develop. This is one of the major advantages of opting NIO over Tesla, as Tesla models are beholden to their specific batteries if you want the car to keep going smoothly. Tesla was beat to the punch on its own innovation by NIO to have swappable batteries, but NIO took it to the next level by standardizing batteries across its vehicles. Number 2. Cheap swapping price. Battery swapping technology could make NIO more competitive than Tesla and other electric vehicle makers, but here is another impactful difference that NIO has created. For a fee of about $150 a month, NIO's drivers can get a pack of 6 battery replacements at more than 160 battery swap stations across China, and each battery lasts for about 260 miles. That means that you can drive 1,560 miles by only paying $150 a month. Not a bad deal at all. NIO drivers also have other options like charging at home or using an app to request a charging truck to show up on demand. NIO's charging stations in China do fall far short of the mark, so the company has to be creative to penetrate the market and influence electric vehicle buyers to make the switch to them. While there are only 160 battery swap stations for NIO in China, Tesla has 300 stations in the country and more than 2,000 stations worldwide. Number 1. Subsidies for NIO. NIO is the rising star in China's electric vehicle market, which once faced bankruptcy, but was bailed out by China's government and has since seen its stock sharply rise. By the end of 2020, NIO stocks were worth more than American automotive giant General Motors, ranking it as the world's 5th most valuable automaker. It's a fact, NIO faced many steep challenges in its climb to success, and government intervention has played a role in that ascent for NIO. China has been planning to revolutionize its transportation industry, prioritizing electric vehicles through policy. Thus, China will be giving subsidies to all the electric vehicle drivers, especially owners of NIOs. Consumers who purchase the battery swap vehicles with a minimum driving range of 250 miles can receive up to $3,500 in subsidies. However, electric vehicles without battery swaps can only qualify if the price of the car is below $46,000. Due to this, Tesla had to cut the price of its Model 3 in China by 10% to meet that threshold. This type of support has persuaded other Chinese makers to signal that they too can adapt their technology. Perhaps other countries could follow in China's model and create subsidies for electric vehicle owners. Such subsidies exist in Norway and to a lesser extent in the United States, for example. Ultimately, NIO is on the rise among consumers in China due to these advantages compared to the incumbent in Tesla. NIO is more likely to continue to rise in China as the stock price continues to surge, so buyers might want to get in sooner rather than later as the price of vehicles may rise with demand. Buying and choosing NIO over Tesla might just prove to be the savvy investment, particularly for Chinese car buyers. On the other hand, if you are thinking in investing in NIO stocks, this is a great opportunity for you to invest as the company is out of the red zone now and has the rising price per share that has shown everything about the company's integrity. Do you think that battery swapping technology should be adopted by every electric car company, especially by Tesla? Let us know your thoughts right below in the comment section. Until the next video, so long.